Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So last Friday, I made a video discussing Cartoon Network's Christmas plans for this year, 2021, and of course, the day that video comes out, Cartoon Network reveals some new Christmas plans that I did not get to cover in that video, and there's some pretty exciting plans to say the least. So if you haven't watched last week's video, I'll leave a card above to that video, but if you have watched it, you might remember that I said I really hope that Cartoon Network airs some older Christmas specials from their old original series, and what do you know, they announced that's exactly what they're doing. So starting on December 18th, Cartoon Network will be airing old Christmas specials from their older series. Right now we have confirmed Ben 10's Christmas special is going to be there, Chowder's Christmas special, Regular Show, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, just to name a few. There are shows all the way back to Dexter's Laboratory and Courage the Cowardly Dog, so it is spanning the entirety of Cartoon Network's history, which is really great to see. And actually, as of right now, we don't have the full schedule for Christmas Eve yet, but what we do know is a huge chunk of that schedule is being taken up by older series. A huge chunk of it is just Regular Show, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Chowder, etc., etc. So it is really great to see that Cartoon Network is finally acknowledging their old series once again. One question I do have about this is it's a little bit interesting to me that they're doing this for Christmas, but they didn't do it for a Halloween. I kind of wonder if maybe, someone internally was like, hey, why don't we just, fill up the schedule with some old Christmas specials? Because a lot of people want to see that. A lot of people want to watch the old classics on Cartoon Network. And also, by doing this, you are introducing these properties to a younger audience who never got to see these shows. So that might be something that happened internally where they discussed that, and that's why we're getting it for Christmas, but didn't get it for Halloween. So my hope is that next year for Halloween and for Christmas, and for Thanksgiving as well actually, that they have this be their yearly tradition where every year we have the old Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving specials air on those respective holidays. Now, one other thing I will add is I'm hoping that if this does really well, right, if the ratings peak when these old specials are on, I'm hoping that sends a message to Cartoon Network. I'm hoping that they then say, you know what? Our ratings really went up when we played, Courage the Cowardly Dog and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. So maybe we should do this more often. Maybe we should air, reruns of these old series during the entire year. Maybe we'll have Friday night be the night where we air our old classics. Or maybe it will be every night at 8 o'clock for an hour, a different old classic show is on the air. Hopefully this does really well and it makes Cartoon Network take a step back and say, hey, there is actually a lot of interest in our older shows. Maybe we should air them on the channel all throughout the year. I really hope that's what comes of this, but we'll have to wait and see. And one other interesting thing I will add is right now there's a list of shows that we know for a fact will be airing during their Christmas holiday block. But there are a lot of shows missing from that. One of the shows that is missing is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which I kind of think is a little bit interesting because recently the creator of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy pitched a new movie idea to Cartoon Network. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a card above to that video, but essentially he pitched a movie idea and it got rejected by the network, and he stated that their reasoning for rejecting it is because a younger audience doesn't know who Billy, Mandy, or Grim are because they didn't grow up with this series, so people aren't going to watch it, which I think is not great logic, but that's besides the point. That's in that video if you want to hear my full thoughts on that. But what I find interesting is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy are excluded as of right now from this Christmas celebration. And I kind of wonder why, because if you guys are saying that a younger audience doesn't know Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, so we can't make a new movie, well, the way to make a younger audience aware of this show is to air it on your channel. And if you're airing all these other old shows on your channel during the month of December, why is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy missing from that? So that is definitely something that I find interesting, because look, if you want to say that, hey, Cartoon Network wants to stay away from supernatural, spooky stuff, well, Courage the Cowardly Dog is there. So if Courage the Cowardly Dog is there, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy should also be there. So I don't know exactly what's going on there, but I find it interesting that they just rejected a movie for the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and now it's not going to air during their holiday block. So something's going on behind the scenes where Cartoon Network does not like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy right now, and I really don't know what that is. Of course, they could release the full schedule in like a week from now, and it turns out the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is there, but as of right now, it is not a part of their holiday lineup. It might change in the coming weeks, but at this moment in time, it is not there, and I find that to be a little bit strange and interesting. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited that we're finally getting some old classics on Cartoon Network again, and if you also hope this becomes a year-round thing instead of something just for the holidays. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.